Hello, legends, and welcome to Bloom Force Healing Podcast, episode 382. And this short update, because it will be short, is just to make sure that you're up to date with our stay in Poland at the moment. We are still at the Lake Okonin, so here and there we are just popping into town, either to my parents or to the shops, just to, make sure that we have what we need in terms of some resources like the food, etc. Today we spent longer in Golubdobrzyn. We kind of gathered stuff and went pretty much around noon or just before noon to get ourselves washed properly and use the shower, normal facilities, because here in this cottage we don't have a shower. Well, there is a shower, but it's only a cold shower, so for those of you that are up to cold baths, then it's probably good. And we do like cold baths as well, but when you want to wash yourself, you need warm or hot water to actually get the soap properly on your skin and get clean before you approach the cold shower. The morning was quite regular, nothing unusual. The night was pretty cold, but we were fortunate to have enough wood prepared for the night, albeit when I went to, well, actually I was going to sleep and waking up 2 or 3 times during the night to make sure that the fire is going. And when I went to bed last time around, I think 4 or 5 in the morning, I fell asleep properly and did not wake up until about 8 or 8:30 a.m. or maybe a little bit before 8. I don't remember exactly, but the fire was gone and little embers were only left, so I needed to go to the woods when the rest of the family, my wife and Julian, were still asleep. The problem was that not only the weather got colder, but we had a couple of rain spells recently, so the wood and everything in the forest was quite moist, I would say, a little bit wet. So it's obviously much harder to start a fire with anything wet, and I didn't have any dry starters to get the fire going, so I used the old trick, which is basically to gather a lot of pine needles and little branches from pine trees. They catch fire very fast, even if they are wet, and you have matches, you can start them going very fast. They go dry and turn into fire pretty quick. They burn fast, but they also leave a lot of embers and produce a lot of heat. So if you put another small branches on top of it, and then a little bit of other wood and leaves, maybe like the dry leaves, which are plenty at the moment, I was able to start a fire properly and get us going for the morning until we were ready to leave to Golubdobrzyn, to my parents' house. And we went there. Elizabeth took a shower and Julian took a shower. After yesterday's spa, I was fine. I have so many hair that I don't need to worry about washing my hair. So I was good. And we obviously ate some food, spent some time with my parents. And later on, in the afternoon, we went to pick a bag of firewood, to not worry about it in the evening. And got some pizza on the way back to Okonin, and that was pretty much our day today. In my parents' house, we spent quite a bit of time with Julian to research. He wanted to buy shoes, new shoes, and he's looking for quite expensive ones, Jordan's Air mid ones. And unfortunately, his size is on demand, like in demand. It's quite trendy, so his size is either gone or they are double the original price, which was already pricey for, for kids' shoes, to be honest. I know he's going into older kids slash kind of women's size even, or small feet size of an adult, but still I think that these shoes are too expensive for feet that are actually growing so fast and will be out of those shoes fairly quickly. I understand that this is business, but we went too far in terms of the pricing of shoes by those companies like Nike or anybody else really. They milk parents of money knowing that the kids will want those shoes, and I raised Julian to think a little bit on the practical side as well and understand that there's no point in spending too much money on the shoes that will be no longer good in a year's time or a couple of months, especially that he's growing fast. So we found them in quite expensive. I think they were like 170 euros, which is probably about $200, and I think it's far too expensive for children's shoes, even older kids' shoes. So we wait until new stock will show up, or they get less trendy, or we will find some decent discount or offer, and we'll buy them then. And in the meantime, he decided to go for some other clothing that is not as expensive, but is still, within his liking and trendiness, I'd say. So yeah, that's it for today. Not much, but I hope you guys have a more exciting day today. Thank you very much for coming. Have a great rest of the day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. I know that you are in the different time zones sometimes. And stay tuned. We'll be back tomorrow for another episode. See ya.